So this is the start of a big cycle tour across Britain called the Way of the Roses, and I'm in Morecambe. Weather's dull and overcast, but light breeze, fairly warm, and I'm up for it. So I'm very excited, and I know it's going to be a test of endurance, and I'm due to catch a train in Scarborough on Wednesday, and it's Saturday at 12 o'clock now. So let's see how it goes. Nice little start to the route. We're between Morecambe and Lancaster, and there's a dead flat cycle track off-road. Lovely. Lancaster. Drizzling now, but sun's coming out. End of the off-road section from Morecambe to here. This is Crookaloon, and it's come out real nice, and I'm just about to have a little break. So it's all going so well so far. This is the Lune Valley, and in the background is Ingleborough and Whernside. Cracking day so far. Well, that's the end of Lancashire, so this route should be called, I think, the route of the 1.5 rows, because I'm not even through the first day, and it's only a short day, and I'm leaving Lancashire. The time is about 3:30, and I'm near a place called Ray on the way to Settle, where I'll probably stop tonight. But things are going really well, enjoying the Lune Valley, and it's a delightful day, sun on my face, it's all going great. 4:30, and there's Ingleton in front of me, sorry, Clapham, and I think that's Ingleborough. So we're all going very well, beautiful day. Stopping at Settle tonight, and that's about 15 miles away. Just outside of Orstick, about 20 to 5. It's meant to be crappy weather today. Well, the weather forecast for once was wrong. Not far now, and I've booked a concert for tonight. Going to see some great Irish music, awesome. And there's Penny Gent in the background, looking down into Ribblesdale now. End of my cycling for day one. I'm just outside of Settle. There's Settle. I'm making a brew, and this is my campsite for tonight, in this corner of this field, free with a great view. And in about an hour I'm going down into Settle to see an Irish concert with some world famous Irish musicians. Life does not get better. Oh yes. Start of day two last night was a bit wet, but I was dry. Lovely morning, just above Settle, ready for the day. Start of day two, and I've just done a bugger of a climb out of Settle. There's a fantastic view with the Howgills in the far background, and my road lies on that way towards Ayrton and Grassington. Then I've got a 1,300 foot pass to go over, the biggest climb on the trip, over to Pateley Bridge, and I'm hoping to finish today somewhere around Ripon or Borough Bridge. It's going to be a tough day, but what a beautiful start to the day. Wow. I'm at the highest point on the whole trip. This is 1,300 foot up, and I'm just above Pateley Bridge, and as you can see I'm about to descend into Nidderdale. It's 12 o'clock, and I've got about 30 miles to go to Ripon, I think, maybe less. So looking good. Weather's due to be coming in nasty though later on. We'll see how it goes. Proper Yorkshire moors. Heathcliff, it's me, Kathy. That's Nidderdale. And straight ahead is my first view of the Yorkshire moors, but I'm going to go by the Yorkshire Wolds, so I've got to go a bit south from here. Here we go, down to Paisley Bridge. Just reached Brimham Rocks, which I think is probably my last climb of the day, because I'm going in that direction to that's the Vale of York. So from this point onwards it should be easier cycling, because today has been a lot of up and down. This is Brimham Moor, where I've been rock climbing on a number of occasions. It's a brilliant area. Looks like there's rain over there. I'm in the grounds of Studley Royal, Fountains Abbey now. And there's a church, probably for the Lord, and some sort of like grand house over there. I've decided for tonight, because the weather's going to be awful, you can see it's closing in now, to go to a Wetherspoons. So I've got a good deal on this room, and bugger it, I'm having a night of luxury with a shower and a bath and everything. It's 10 to 8 in the morning, day 3, and we're setting off from Ripon, and that's the place I stayed behind me, the Unicorn, Wetherspoons place. Had a really comfortable night, a bloody hot bath, it was brilliant. And this is the market square of Ripon. Nice place, but the weather's looking a bit colder and overcast today, so we'll see how it goes. The Devil's Arrows, a monolith, look at it, whoa. And it's right next to the A1. And this is Boroughbridge. On the way to York, Great Ouseburn. Interesting thing about a plane that crashed in a field, and it's all to do with the 1942 Anglo-Soviet Treaty. It's amazing what you come across on walls in villages. This is Benningborough Hall, about 8 miles from York. Beautiful spot. Great parkland as well. Single track by the River Ouse. Quite a nice way to approach York. York! This is where they cut the stone for York Minster, and it comes from Tadcaster, and there's a big saw. So I'm in the Yorkshire Dales now, sorry, Yorkshire Wolds, and I'm near Millington, and sort of re-evaluating the Wolds as a place that I spent a lot of my youth in, and I never really got that enchanted by it, but looking back over it and looking at the picture by David Hockney of the Yorkshire Wolds, I'm falling back in love with them. Absolutely awesome, so beautiful, unique landscape. This is Millington Pasture, one of my favourite parts of the whole Wold. Just so magnificent, with all these dry valleys, chalk valleys like that there. Fantastic. This is going to be my campsite for tonight, wild camping in the high Wolds, and I'm next to a wood here with a panoramic view across the high Wolds. I'm near a place called Huggett, and it's typical Wold scenery with wheat fields and arable crops and long horizons, open long horizons, and the occasional wood. So I'm dead glad to find this place, because there aren't many possible places to stop, and I've got shelter from this wood because the wind is pretty strong today, and I've collected enough wood for a fire as well, so looking forward to a good night. Got myself a little fire and a shelter because there's a bit of drizzle in the air, and I'm snug as a bug in my little nest. Start of the last day of cycling through the high walls. I kipped in the wood that's behind me, and it's looking good because I've got a nice bit of downhill to breakfast in Driffield. Weather's overcast but not too bad. Had a really comfortable night, fabulous, had a fire. It was just awesome next to a cornfield. And the thing that got me was when it got dark, I could not see one house light in front of me, which really surprised me. The houses up here are pretty well spread out. And there's the Vale of Pickering ahead. Not far from Driffield. Nice morning. Just stopped here above this field of something, I don't know what, leek or something, and I can see the sea in the North Sea for the first time. So I'm just between Bridlington, well, Driffield and Bridlington, about 7 or 8 miles from Red from the end, and then I'm going to cycle to Scarborough as well today. But it's lovely to see the sea, the North Sea. Bridlington, this is the old town. Lovely. About a mile from the finish. Yay! Finished! What an excellent cross-country route. One of the best. So now it's time to celebrate with a cup of coffee on the seafront in Bridlington, home of many family holidays, and then on to Scarborough via Filey Brig area and that. No, it's Flamborough Head over there. Happy days. Between Bridlington and Scarborough now, on the way to a place called Lingdale, and there's these stretches of long straight roads, but quite beautiful in its own way, with those hills in the background. Stunning, really. Last shot of my trip, I think. This is descending down into Scarborough where I'm going to catch the train. So it's been an awesome trip. Weather's turning now, so my timing is perfect. It's going to absolutely piss down this afternoon. So there's a final shot of Scarborough. What a magnificent place.